Hello, followers. It's your girl, Mikey, creator of Mikey's Epiphany. You know the site, mikeypiphany.tumblr.com. And I am here today with a special friend. Her name is Candice. And we're here to answer Elisa's questions about locks. Elisa is going to be a future freshman next year at Howard University, and she's thinking about getting locks. And, me being the greatest person in the world with locks. Besides this chick, I'm number one though.
Oh no.
I'm number one. No. Then she number two, hey, no. Bitch, you're
greatness.
Number one.
I am greatness.
Okay, shut up. Anyways, yeah, so she asked me questions. It's 10 questions. So the first question is, how did I find the right technique? First off, let me tell you what technique I use. In dreads, you could do like several techniques: back combing, 2-strand twist, comb twist, braiding. I did 2-strand twist, and I found the right technique. Really, it was just easy. Like, I just started it myself, and I felt like I had thick hair to do it. So, yeah. I started my hair myself, so it was one of the things that I could do. So, yeah. How did you start? How did you find it?
Well, I have a different type of hair texture, and I noticed other techniques that other lockers were doing did not work with my hair, so I decided to do back comb, which means you just back comb your hair with the comb. It basically nappies up your hair quicker for it to lock quicker, and so it locked within the first 6 months. So,
yep, mine locked around that time too. Number 2 is, did you start natural? Yeah, I was natural. Like, I did have my hair perm, but I was natural 2-3 years afterwards. Like, my perm grew out before I locked. So it was fairly easy, but you can start if you have to make it grow out a little bit if you're still have a perm in. What would you say? Like, yeah, you kind of have to make that grow out.
Well,
a little bit.
I didn't really necessarily let it grow. I basically started my locks with my relaxed hair, and eventually I started cutting it off, and then the rest of the way the relaxed hair started to fall out. So basically, you don't really necessarily have to start natural if you don't want to, but it'll make more sense to. It'll look better.
Yeah. So would you think that technique, since you started with perm hair, would you think your back comb technique is like the best of all the techniques?
Definitely.
To do
relaxed hair, since it's so straight, it's hard for it to tangle up and knot up. So with the back combing, it basically just knotted it all up. Okay. And not a lot of hair fell out. So
that's great.
It's all great.
You hear this, Alicia? All right. So, number 3 is, do you know if biracial hair textures work? I guess Alicia is biracial, and many dread people are African American, but I do believe that biracial textures will work, because if white people could get dreads, shit.
Yes.
For real.
Definitely, I did a white boy's hair before, and it locked up perfectly.
Yeah.
So just like any hair texture will lock up regardless of such. It's just the time it takes and the techniques.
Yeah. To me, I feel like any kind of texture could lock up. It, like she says, it's the technique that matters. One technique that person that has more natural, thicker hair probably would not work for you. You might have to find another technique. But there's so many different techniques. It's not like, you're left out without one. You're bound to dread no matter what. Number 4 is, how long have you been growing them? I have been growing them for 3.75 years. Well, August is my 4th. I don't really know the day, so I just say August 1st. August is my 4-year birthday of my hair and stuff. So, yay. What about you?
I liked my hair in 8th grade, which means, what, 5 years?
Yeah, 5.
5 years, and I got them during spring break of my 8th grade year. So this is basically my anniversary, or was 5 years.
Woo!
So strong.
Yes, I'm trying to get that 7-year mark. Can't wait. Ooh, I'm gonna look sexy. Do they grow fast?
Yes.
I do believe that they grow fast. One reason is that since you're locking, your hair is basically untouched. Is you're not brushing them. Like basically, all you're doing is twisting them. But since it's not being that, like, it's not getting chemicals in your hair like you used to, and you're not brushing it and messing it and moving it around, it's it just grows faster. And if you eat right, and if you use the right things, she said lots of protein. Yep. I'm about to be on a hair diet because I want this shit long. But anyways, if you eat right and you use the right products, mostly natural products, to help your hair, it will grow fast.
Also, do not trust all the quote-unquote natural products. Stuff. Research first. Yeah. Do your research.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's one big thing. I believe that I researched before I even started my locks. I had to do a lot of research. And I still do research to this day. Yes. So, continue to do research. Find out what other people are doing. I will show you some sites or some forums like Naturality. That's one of my favorites. Yes. And like some YouTube videos of people like Chescale and a lot of people that know a lot. They're kind of experts, kind of. But learn from the lock community, and you'll learn from them, and they'll learn from you. It's not like you're alone on this.